Trump and Biden. Nikki Haley.
Welcome to the show. I'm your energy reader, Dashay Martin. If you follow me, I've done Biden 1, Biden 2, up to Biden 6, I think I'm at. I've done Putin 1. I've went all the way to Putin 10. Energy is all around us, and if you know how to read energy, you can read the book of the universe. Energy is in photos. When you message somebody, that is exchanging energy. If you can read that energy, you can read the book of the subject. We have 3 candidates running for president. You have Donald Trump, Joe Biden, and Nikki Haley. I have 3 decks of cards in front of me. I don't know what's underneath any of these decks. I have Donald Trump, Joe Biden, and Nikki Haley. Let's find out what we're facing as a nation. We're going to start with Donald Trump. His very first card is a tower. I don't watch much TV at all, but I know Donald Trump is dealing with things in his life. Maybe he feels like all of that is crashing down, but there's a tower in his energy field. He's going through a tower in his moment. Like I said, I don't really watch the news or anything like that. I don't watch it at all. So I don't know what he's going through, but I know there's something that they're coming after him for. Again, his very first card was the tower. This is Donald Trump's set of cards. So he's going through something in his moment that is, my mind just said, worrisome to him. Even if he don't show the worry, he's probably worried because there's a tower. To you, Donald Trump, isn't as bad as you think it is. And the only reason I say that, because yeah, a tower comes with bullshit, but when you get bullshit, after the bullshit is over, everything is cleared. Whether you, my mind just said, get indicted, or whether you are charged or found guilty of anything, you do your time, and after your time, you get a free plate, or you get a new start, basically. Just because you're in this energy of feeling this tower, or you feel like life is a tower, my mind just said, doesn't mean all hope is lost. Let's go to Joe Biden. Out of all these cards, I'm using the decks that I was told to use. They were right here, like they were ready for me. There were 3 decks and they were ready. For some reason, I was told to use Joe Biden as the guardian angel messages. Not because of what you probably may think, because, you know, some of you might be like, oh, he's an angel, he's an old man, he was a good person. Mainly because I think he claims to be this, because he claims to be godly. Let's see what these cards say. The 7 of Fire, challenge, determination, resistance. He feels like he's fighting something, or he feels like he's going to be fighting off something, or he's fighting something in this moment. Maybe he's fighting off the reporters and all these questions, or maybe he's fighting off the stuff that's going on in the nation. But Joe, in his energy, is fighting. The 7 of Fire, any card could have came out, he's fighting. But again, remember I said I was told to use these cards because he walks around like he's so godly. But when I look at this card, I see no guardian or no angel behind him doing this fighting. But I will say, Joe, even though you feel like you're fighting, or you feel like you will be fighting, I see you on top in the moment. Now, I don't know what's going to be the outcome of this, but I see you standing over all these obstacles, and maybe it's negative energy, and you're fighting back, or you will be fighting back. Or is it you going to lead your country to be fighting at some point? The energy of resilience, the energy of taking on challenges, the energy of being determined is in Joe's energy at this moment. So we have Trump dealing with the tower. He's going through shit. And we have Joe fighting and being determined and resilience in whatever he's doing. Let's go to Nikki Haley. This is why I do this. Because this definitely, to me, explains who she is. The Page of Swords. Nikki Haley got the Page of Swords. Everybody around her got energies. Trump dealing with a tower. Biden dealing with some sort of fight, or he's fighting and trying to be resilient and be determined to win. Whereas Nikki Haley has this Page of Swords energy. And when you think about Nikki Haley in her interviews and the things that she says outlandish bullshit. And I'm going to say that because I'm staring at a Page of Swords. This is somebody that's immature. This is somebody that has a loud mouth. They're up in their head and they talk a lot of bullshit. That's the perfect card for Nikki Haley. I have no horse in this race because I think all of them, my mind just are pieces of shit. Let's just be honest. I don't believe we should be following one person to tell all of us what to do. But that's another story for another day. Let's get back to this. Nikki Haley pulled the Page of Swords. Look at my Page of Swords. This looks like Nikki Haley. If you look at the Page of Swords, it looks just like her, but like a younger version of her. What I'm trying to tell you is Nikki Haley moves in this energy. Her soul is somebody that's immature. My mind said, if you want this to run your country, if you want your country to be ran by this person, let's not say person. If you want your country to be ran by this energy, what do you think is going to happen? Somebody that is really loud, really aggressive, can be mean, maybe they're fancy, have their shit together a little bit, but they have this immature energy. All I can see is nobody respecting this shit and everybody wanting to fuck up this shit. What I mean by that is any other country around you, nobody is going to respect that. And all this energy is going to do is piss them off. And everybody's going to want to fuck that energy up. Meaning, if that's your leader, they're going to want to fuck you up. I'm only reading what I'm seeing here. And if I was looking at this based off of the very surface level of everything that I'm reading, I only see a fighter in the middle, which is Joe. Let's be honest, I'm really not a Joe fan at all. But he'll fight and he'll keep fighting, whereas Trump is dealing with a tower. Let's go back to Trump. Wow. Remember what I was telling you, Trump, earlier about this tower and it not being the end-all be-all. Your very next card was the sun. The sun is going to shine. And this song is playing in my head. The sun is gonna shine again and again. There's something that's gonna happen after this tower that you're going through. Something that's gonna make you happy. Maybe you win something, maybe you get something, maybe you gain something in your life, but it's gonna bring this sun to you. And the sun is the happiest card in the deck. Maybe you're going through a time right now in this moment, Trump, that you feel like everything is crumbling down. But after that, you're gonna feel like everything is growing again. Life is good again. Maybe you start feeling that way when you start running, or maybe there's gonna be more people flocking to your side, but there's gonna be something that's gonna make you happy. I'm only looking at the surface. I'm not going underneath it this moment. It's almost like a bird flying in the sky looking down, can see the grass, but he can't see what's underneath the grass, or he can't see what's underneath the sand. But I just see something making you happy after this tower. We're gonna go to Joe Biden, the justice card. You're gonna want justice in something. Fairness, the law, karma. Or is it you that's gonna be getting judged or getting this justice? There's something you're fighting or you're gonna be fighting off, but you're gonna be wanting justice in it. That just made me think. That tower that Trump is going through, most likely, he's probably gonna win his case or he's gonna get over it or something at some point. Back to Joe Biden. The Seven of Fire, he's fighting off something. He's gonna want justice though. Could it be the fact that Donald Trump wins his case, he's like free to do whatever he wants to do, and Joe Biden is sitting there thinking, oh, I want justice for this, I want justice? Or could it be the Ukraine and Russia situation, he's thinking about the fighting and he wants justice in that? There's something in Joe's energy that he's going to be fighting off or to get, and he's going to want justice for it. Again, like I said, it's like the bird flying in the sky. I can see the surface, but I'm not looking underneath it at this moment, right? Let's go to Nikki, the moon. It's almost like she's so unknown. And it's almost like there's something they want to keep her unknown. It's like, hey, we'll tell you her energy. We'll let you know how she is and who she is and what she's about. But there's other things that we want to keep secret. The moon. She doesn't really know what she's doing. It's all an unknown path to her, but she's still going to go down it anyway. She's going to go down it with force, aggression, the moon. They may not want to tell me everything about her, but they tell me enough. Let's go back to Trump, the Eight of Swords. Even after some sort of happiness, my mind really said even after some sort of victory, he's going to feel trapped. He's going to feel trapped. It may feel like, oh, he got away with it, yay. But then there's going to be this point where he's going to feel like it's following him around, or because of everything that's going to be in his mental, he's going to be feeling like he can't get away from the bullshit. Maybe he does get off, but he won't run again because he's going to feel trapped. Maybe it'll be too much. He'll have all these negative thoughts and all these negative questions and all these negative answers and all these negative things in his mind that is just going to trap him there. Even though his sun is shining and he should feel happy, he's probably not going to be happy. He'll be happy for a little bit, but something's going to have him trapped. So that happiness will still be there, but he's going to be trapped. Like, and the thing is, he can get out, but it's probably going to involve in him telling some truths. And he's probably not going to be telling those truths, which is why he's going to be trapped. You get what I mean? He can get out of the trap, but he's not going to get himself out of the trap to go surely be happy. Let's go to Biden. The Chariot: willpower, victory, and recognition. Is it Biden versus Trump? Is Biden trying to make sure Trump is getting fucked over? Or I don't even want to say fuck. If he did something, then he deserved it. But I'm saying, is this somebody that's like, we need to get him, we need to get him, we need to get him? Because it's almost like when Trump is in this Eight of Swords energy, Biden turns into this Chariot where it's almost like we're moving away from or we're moving towards something. But when I look at this, he's moving towards the Eight of Swords energy. It's like he knows now I should go in and bum rush him because I'm going to get the victory. I have the willpower. And once people recognize what this is over here, I will be the winner. Nikki Haley is so unknown though. That's in the back of his mind, but he's not really worried about it as far as Biden goes. Let's go to Nikki Haley's side, the Queen of Wands. My Queen of Wands is somebody that is beautiful, fiery, feisty, passionate. These are probably all her qualities when she is not in that low vibrational energy. She moves in that low vibrational energy a lot from what I can see, especially since she don't know what's going to happen, since it's unknown. She moves in that energy. But then on the flip side, she can be this Queen of Rods, everything that I just called out before. Somebody that is grounded, not really chasing anything, but also a very good manipulator. A very good manipulator. Somebody that won't kill you in a war, but will beat the shit out of you. Somebody that also will give you love. The question is it real or is it fake? As I'm looking through these decks, I feel like Trump's dealing with either personal issues and some shit that's going on in his life that he's not going to be able to run away from until some truth, or he just takes his blindfolds off and tell the truth to everything that he has going on. There's like 8 truths around him that is like affecting him. When I go to Biden, it's almost like, to me, this is probably the cleanest energy. Now, is it because of the deck of cards I use? Guardian Angel Messages? I don't know. I'm not saying it's the cleanest energy because they're the greatest person in the world and they don't do bad shit, because I have the Guardian Angel Messages, but I don't have any angels out here with this person. It's just this person by himself doing battles, but it's almost like, yeah, this person is doing this, but he want to do the right thing. Like maybe he's battling so much, but he want to be fair. And again, I'm not a Biden fan at all. Biden maybe used to be a piece of shit back in the days, which honestly, I kind of think so. But I feel like maybe he's righted a lot of his wrongs or something like that, which is why that he's fighting off several things and trying to get justice for several things. And then, of course, we have Nikki Haley, who I feel it really told me more about who she is and who she was. I've never really come across her or looked into her energy. I've done the other two many of times. Never looked into her energy. This was my first time. So it was almost like it was introducing her to me. If I really had to take my pick between these 3 people, as much as I would hate to say it, probably would be, I'm not going to lie, it probably would be Biden, because he just seems, even though I don't know how, because I'm not, he's so old, he falls on stage, he's like, oh, and I think that may be why, because he's so old that he don't want to be a piece of shit. Whereas the other ones, one of them is aggressive or can be aggressive, can be manipulative, don't really know what the fuck they're doing, but hey, let's go down this route anyway. And then the other is dealing with towers in their head, don't know what to do. They feel trapped, but really not trapped, but they trapping themselves because they don't want to expose shit. Like, nobody wants to deal with that type of shit. I'd rather deal with somebody that's fucking old and fighting to be determined and fighting off challenges, having resilience so they can spread that out to the nation. Because your leader is going to reflect who you are. You pick them, you choose them. So if you pick somebody that has problems in their house and their lies and things like that, you're going to have problems in your house. You're going to have lies all around you. You're going to be sitting, feeling trapped in, like, should I expose this? Should I not expose this? Should I tell the truth? Should I not tell the truth? But if you have somebody that is resilient, somebody that takes on challenges, somebody that is determined, that's going to spread to the nation. You're going to be resilient. You're going to take on challenges. You're going to be determined. You're going to be a fighter. Your life's going to start evolving better. If you have somebody that is a loudmouth, sharp with their words, can be immature, but on the flip side, can be somebody that's beautiful, or somebody that is fiery, or somebody that is a little bit manipulative, but also has their good points of, I know what I want and I know what I like, and this is what it's going to be. Then that's how you're going to be as a nation. And then when you start being that way as a nation, how do you think other people are going to look at you? How do you think other countries are going to feel about you if you come with that type of energy?